What's up, everybody? It's Coach Caleb back with another hitting video. In the past, in our recent videos, we've talked about having better mechanics, whether it be connection, extension, and among other things. Today, we're going to talk about launch position, how to feel it, how to get into a good launch position, and how to move initially from that launch position. Okay, so we're going to take this all the way back to the flat feet drill from a video a while back, just to kind of help you feel and see what a good launch position is. And for me, it varies hitter to hitter. But for me, my feet are a little bit wider than my shoulders, and I'm going to bend my knees, and my hips are going to be kind of back over my heels. Can kind of get into a really strong athletic position. I like to equate it like a defense position in basketball. If you've ever played basketball before. And when we're going to talk about some pausing today, and when we pause, I want you to feel like you're like landing with your toes in the ground, still loaded into your backside. This is kind of a good launch position that I like to have my hitting lessons kind of get into before they swing, and then we'll work into some drills doing that same thing, pausing when their front foot or their front toes hit the ground without their heel coming down yet. Okay, so like I was saying, we're going to do some pausing drills today, emphasizing getting into that strong launch position. We're going to start with the step back pause drill. Now, most instructors, they have them pause when they get their whole foot down. That can kind of promote a little bit of early weight shift and leakage forward into your front side. So I like to have them, like I said, land on their toes. We're going to pause here, and then we're going to perform a swing. Okay? Get a nice, smooth rhythm, stepping back, not rushed. Make sure I'm keeping my weight into my back hip, my back foot, when my front toes hit the ground. The next drill I'm going to recommend you guys to do, struggling and getting into a good launch position, is the hook drill. Again, we're going to pause my toes hit the ground with my heel up, and then feel myself swing forward from that position. Okay, so the setup of this, you're going to have your back foot where it would normally be, and you're just going to take your front foot and put it over and behind your back foot. Okay, now when we move forward with our front foot, it's going to be like this, and I want you to have a good, slow, smooth pace to your landing spot. Okay, we don't want to be rushed. If I'm rushed, I'm going to stay tall, and I'm not going to get into a good position. Right, so what I like to tell my lessons to feel is right when your front foot starts to move, you're going to get down into your back leg. So it's going to be something like this. Again, pause with my toes on the ground, heel up, and then feel myself swing forward. Demonstrate a few here for you guys. All right, and then this last drill, recommended for you guys if you're struggling to getting into a good launch position. It's going to be the hover drill. It's going to work pretty similar to the hook drill, but you're going to start, again, feet together where your back foot would be in your normal stance. You're going to start with your left leg kind of hovered up like this. Just the opposite if you're a lefty. Again, it's going to be really challenging, keeping all of your weight on your back leg, staying balanced. Again, right when my front foot starts to move forward, I'm going to get down into my back leg to resist the urge to leak forward. All right. Again, I'm going to pause with my toes at the ground, keeping my heel up, and feeling that transition forward. Okay, so discussing kind of how to move from this launch position when we're getting into these drills. I'm just going to imagine I have getting into that launch position right here. My heel's going to be up. I'm in a strong launch position back here into my back leg. I haven't leaked forward, right? When we do these drills, I'm going to feel my swing happen, and this front heel is going to go down to the ground at relatively the same time. Right? I'm going to feel my backside turning forward, my front heel going into the ground, and my hips starting to open. It should look something like this. Kind of right in there to your swing. Good? Yeah. All right. There's a few drills to kind of help you guys get into a better launch position. I felt like it was necessary to kind of come on here and kind of give you guys a launch position video. I know in the past we've worked on a lot of mechanics, and mechanics are good to have too, but launch position I'd argue is probably the most important thing. So we're not getting into a strong launch position, we're not going to end up having a strong swing, and if we don't have a strong swing, our mechanics probably aren't very good either. If you watch any major league games on TV this past season, I don't know if this video will come up when the postseason's still going on, but you're seeing those guys hit. They all start in different positions, but when they get to the launch position, they're pretty much all getting in the same spots. They're going to move out of there relatively the same way. That's why I felt it was necessary to kind of get on here, give a launch position video. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more hitting content.